some whiting fillet. This is frozen, but you can buy fresh. And we're also going to use some spaghetti noodles. Doesn't matter what kind of brand. I'm going to use this Goya seasoning to season my fish. This is the only thing I'm going to use to season my fish. For the sauce, we're going to use parsley, the Parmesan cheese, but you can use fresh, garlic powder, some butter, and we also have here black pepper, and this is in the grinder. Okay, so these are my spaghetti noodles. I'm just going to drain these. Alright, so in the pan, I'm just using the same pot. I put some butter, and this is actually what my whiting looks like. As you can see, the skin is on. Whiting is also good for frying, but I personally do not like fried fish. If you do, awesome. So I'm going to put the skin side down on there. Whenever you are going to pan sear fish, you want to put the skin side down. I'm also just going to poke some tiny holes in the fish because I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but when you put fish down, it likes to curl up, and I just like to put some holes in just to help the fish uncurl or prevent it from curling. I'm going to turn the heat down on low. So while this is searing, that Goya that I showed you earlier, I'm just going to sprinkle that on here. Comes straight from the pack. I like this for seasoning fish and chicken, beef, everything. It turns whatever you're cooking red, you know. The whiting fully cooked. As you can see, that Goya seasoning has left it an orangey red color, but you still want this fish to be crispy, so just cook it on low heat so that you can crisp up that skin. Okay, I removed the fish from the pot. I'm going to turn the heat up to about medium. As you can see, we have a nice little bit of bits left from the fish. We want to get that flavor right off the pan. So what I'm going to do is, you can use white wine or something with some acid in it. So I'm going to use some lemon juice. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. This is going to help get off any of the bits that are stuck to the bottom of the pan, because you want all of that flavor. So see how it comes up nice and easy. So now we're going to add some butter, and this is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to let that melt. The butter is melted. I have stirred in a couple of teaspoons of garlic powder, and I cracked some of this black pepper on it, and I've just stirred that around. Next, I'm going to add this Parmesan cheese, and I did turn down the heat as well, guys. I'm just stirring this around. As you can see, the cheese is melting. Alright guys, so after I finished stirring it, turned the heat off and added the noodles back in. So as you can see, mine is a little red in color, and that is because of the Goya seasoning with the fish. But if you do this without the fish part of it, you cook your noodles separately, then your color will be different. It will be a creamy white color. Alright, so this is the finished product. We have the noodles down there and some of that whiting on top. I just used a little bit of that parsley from earlier just to garnish the plate. Of course, fresh parsley would be better. I will leave the recipe for the butter cheese sauce down at the bottom. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys right back here next week. Good luck and happy cooking.